it like rocket fuel.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready. 5-9. 45. I'm coming. Say.
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Shift. Hey, easy. Motion.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 42-yard line.
Ready.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, easy. Motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
They'll try to right side with Murray. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
All right, here we go. 53. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Hey, Alpha. Go. 45. Mike, 45.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And Ginn's got it. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Breeze to another longtime vet, Ginn, for the New Orleans first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? You ready? Check. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Here we go. Motion.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow lady, yellow lady.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. Oh, fancy running by Murray. Again the juke. A big run that time by Murray. 44 yards on the ground. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
All day, every day. 11. 45. Mike, 45. Hey, box truck. 45, Mike, 45.
From the gun, it's Breeze. The quick slant caught. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Over.
Breeze going to go on 4th down. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So they go for it on 4th and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone ahead and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 9-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Hey, Charlie.
45.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. This is caught by Ginn. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Hey, Haywood. 45. You're good. Line 4, ready.
On second down, Kamara. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
95-56.
That's a gain of 4.
Kill.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Check, 45.
Hey, Echo.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
45. Mike, 45. Watch the run.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So Breeze is going to stay out there, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Kill.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 83 yards, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down. So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. Ginn has it complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. This is Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando on this first half of action. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 28 yards. As the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Now Breeze. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Breeze again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Jameis to throw it. Airing this one out for Evans. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Saints take over 1st and 10
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards.
41 yards on the play. That's good for the Saints.
So now, following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll come out in the pistol. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, as time expires in the first half, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Will Lutz on for the point after. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Bucks with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Hey, orbit.
Bring it. 45, 45, 45, Mike, 45.
Ain't no
From the 31, Breeze. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
I'm coming after you.
Sammy.
45 to Mike, 45 to Mike.
Hey, exit.
45 to Mike. Let's go one more. Check, 45.
Now Breeze on third down. The open man is Smith. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
95-56, 95-56.
10 more yards. He was brought down by Carlton Davis. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 45-yard line.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Bravo.
45, Mike, 45. Focus.
5-1. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike.
On second and inches, Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucks 30. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
You're good. Ready.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey,
At the Bucs 22-yard line.
From the 22, Breeze is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll run it with Kamara. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Did your high school have that same push them back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. What did they lose, 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal.
I'm here all day. Here, 21.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike.
5.
45 to Mike. All day.
Throwing now is Breeze. And it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year. Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, that credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing, Winston. He's going to air one out. And this is caught at the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Brashad Perriman, 64 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The Saints on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And that's caught by Smith. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
Break it down, fellas. Break it down.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
2 yards on the pickup.
Kill.
It's 2nd and 8. at their 49.
From just shy of midfield, Breeze, complete. Smith has it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
A gain of 4.
To throw is Breeze. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Kamara, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
46.
Breeze now on first down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. To throw, it's Breeze. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be a second down. To throw again on second down. Breeze. And this is Cook with the grab. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Now Breeze. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 6 yards away. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Look at the spin.
Balance.
14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. They're looking to throw this. Winston.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger?
And this is taken in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Brashad Perriman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Brees going to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready. 95, 56. 45. Come off the ball. 11.
Brees now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Brees now to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
Big stop, dude. Big stop. Let's go.
5-8.
45's the mic. 45's the mic.
Working from the gun, it's Brees. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
It's always the final play of preparation.
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Well, I've got to laugh here, and I really don't want to because the old school in me is not happy about this score this late, not necessary. But this is Madden, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is how it works.
Rub it in. Have a day.
I mean, what does it matter? These guys who are playing in this game, there are no feelings
Exactly.
there.
They don't have to face the guy. Well, they might if they're in the same room going head-to-head. But
that's
the
about
virtual guys on the screen don't have to face each other after this one.
In that case, run it up.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Saints take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.
field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, what? Whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah, whole squad like, yeah, in the field like, yeah, all day like, yeah, all night like, yeah. You don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. Yeah, you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. You don't want problems. No, I said you don't want problems, you don't want smoke, dog. Yeah, call us dangerous, ain't too